Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how I achieved this St. Patrick's Day makeup look. I should have posted this prior to being St. Patrick's Day. I apologize, but with everything going on in the world right now, just like you, I don't know, I just haven't been able to sit down and get to work, but I wanted to share with you guys this new collection that I received from WETNWILD and Bretman Rock. They collaborated to bring us this collection here, and I'm really excited to sit down and play around with these products and just show you guys how to use them. This is my first time trying them out. I have already tried it out, obviously, to create this look. So I will get into my review after I show you guys how I achieved this look. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I came about this look, then just keep watching.
No, I'd rather be waking up with you. Set up alone in your room, slept with the light on, waiting up for you. I don't wanna be.
With the Sigma E46 brush, I'm going to be going into the shade Don't Be Lying. And I'm placing this eyeshadow right underneath the eyebrow. Just like that. Now that we've done that, I'm going to be taking a Clarity E31 brush. I'm going to go into this color here called Anaconda. This is going to be my transition shade, so I'm going to be just applying it everywhere. Taking this eyeshadow pretty high up, blending it into that highlight color underneath the eyebrow right there. Take a step back from your mirror and just like really look at it and see if you see any harsh lines. For me, there's like a line right here, and I want to make sure that everything is just nicely blended. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with how that's looking right there. Moving on to the next color. For the next color, I'm actually going to be using this brush that comes in the collection, and this is a Wet n Wild. Doesn't have a number on it, but it's a blending brush. It's just a little bit smaller than the previous one that I used. This one I feel like it's a little bit more for a precise, like applying a really deep color into the crease area. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Using this brush, I'm going to be going into the color Venomous. I'm going to kind of lift up my eyebrow and go into the crease with this brush. Okay, so just make sure that you're depositing this color right in there. So far, I'm really liking that, and just start to work it and soften up the edges of this color. Alright, so as you can see, this is all blending really nicely, and I have no problem with this eyeshadow so far. It's funny because this is almost like the same color that was inside of my Jeffree Star eyeshadow palette. I think it was called Vile Serpent in the Bloodlust palette, and it wasn't blending well for me. This one is definitely blending for me, and this palette is so much cheaper. But the other one, you get a purple theme, and this one you actually do have a purple right in here, and then you have a pink. So there's definitely a lot of looks you can do using this palette, and I'm loving it so far. The colors are really nice. Okay, so I think I just went a little bit too overboard in this inner corner, so I'm just using that first brush that I used to kind of blend this out. Going back into that Kylie Jenner concealer, I'm going to take my Precision Cut Crease brush. I'll link it down below in my description box as always. I apologize, my camera is not focusing. But I just create a guide like that, and there's actually a brush in here that I really like. Oh shit, I have a bunch of eyeshadow on it. It's a part of this collection, and it's a flat brush like this here. And this is actually really good for packing on an eyeshadow onto your eyelid, or you can use it to fill in underneath the guide that we created for the cut crease. I think I could almost cut my crease with this brush, but I'm not trying to spend too much time because, what time is it? It's midnight. And I want to make sure that I have this video up for you guys on St. Patty's Day. You guys, I encourage you guys to stay indoor. I know it's like a holiday where people go out drinking, but if we want to stop the spread of this virus, we have to stay indoors. Like, we're doing this to each other. And I hope more people understand the whole point of us staying like like there's no schooling or anything like that because we're trying to stop the spread of the virus, so let's stay home. How about it? I'm really liking this brush for, you know, just applying that concealer. Once I have done that, I'm going into the color Big Peacock Energy, and I'm taking the same exact brush that I used to pack on the concealer. I'm just wiping it off on my makeup towel, and I am going into this buttery green shade and just packing it on. So once I have placed it all over my lid like so, again with the same exact brush, I'm going to go deeper. You get it? The color's called deeper. So we're going to go deeper, and we're going to be applying this at the outer crease, blending it inward. Just like this. I feel like blue and green just really go together, so that's what we're doing here. It's kind of hard to see on camera that there's two colors in there, but the blue is like blending in so well with that green. I can definitely see the blue in person. Hopefully you guys can see it on camera. Okay, so I don't like how this outer edge is looking right there because it's like a straight line. So what we're gonna do to soften that up, I'm gonna go back into the Carity E31 brush, and I'm gonna go into the crease shade Venomous, and I'm gonna just start to blend this part. That's this shade right here. That one. So going in here, just blending. Okay, so I'm really liking this. These just blend so pretty, you guys. Now I'm taking a Morphe, there's no number on it, but it's a small little blending brush like this one. And what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to take the color Alpha. I'm going to place it right at that outer edge right here, along the eyelash line, and then flicking it out, and then going up this way. So along the lash line, going up. See that? Okay, we're getting somewhere. So once we have placed the color, I'm going to just start to blend it in circles right in here. Now we're having that like harsh crease line right there. So to get rid of that, going back into that Carity E31 brush and going back with that green shade called Venomous, and let's soften that outer edge again. I feel like that's really nicely blended, so I'm just going to take the Morphe brush, again the little small one, and go back into that black glittery shade Alpha and just place it at this outer corner right here. I want it to still be visible, you know? But everything else is just really nicely blended out. And now what we could do is wipe this off. Again, I'm going to be going into this color Big Peacock Energy, and I'm taking a Luxie 141 mini round brush. And what I really want to do is apply the 3-in-1 face mist. This is a part of the Bretman Rock collection from Wet n Wild. I'm going to spray this little brush, and the reason I'm doing this is because I want it to look metallic underneath my eye. Just like that. Okay, so now that we have that going on, I'm going to go into the blue shade once again, and that's deeper. That's this shade again. And with this one, I'm going to stay right underneath the lash line. Oh fuck, I dipped into the wrong one. I'm going to spray the brush again and then go right underneath the eyelash because that green went really low and I want this blue to still be visible right here. And now I'm going to go into the color Alpha, which is the black shade, and I'm going to apply this at the outer corner right here. Okay, now that we've done that and it's looking crazy, I'm going to wipe it off just like that. Going back to my Sigma E46 inner corner brush. I used this brush, by the way, when I used this one. This is the first shade I used. But now I kind of want to go into a yellow gold. This is King of the Jungle. And I'm going to be placing that right in this inner water duct. Inner corner. Once I have the intensity I want in here, I'm going to start to kind of like move it upwards very lightly so it can look blended. I do like to apply some eyeliner just right on top of my eyelashes so that whenever I apply my eyelashes, like you can't see the gaps. You know what I mean? Like if the eyelashes are sometimes too short, I don't want it to be visible. Now I'm taking my Bad Bitch Lift and this mascara right here. You can see that the wand is curved. So let's just kind of work it into my non-existing eyelashes. I put on these Power pair of eyelashes, and these are from Bold Face Makeup. Bold Face. I'll link them down below in case you guys are interested in them. I think these are really inexpensive. Okay, so this here is the Jungle Rock Duo Highlighter, and this is the highlighter brush that came with it. I actually really like using highlighter brushes like this. I've never been a fan of the fan brush. This type of brush just applies your highlighter directly on your cheekbone. So I'm going to show you guys how I apply my highlighter. Since there's two in here, I feel like one of them might be a little bit too dark for me, but I'm going to swatch both of them for you guys so you guys can take a look at them. And here are the swatches. I really thought that this one might be a little bit too dark for me, but I kind of like it. I'm going to use that one instead of the gold one because I feel like more people probably gravitate towards this one, and I just want to show you guys something different. Are you guys ready? Okay, that's super shimmery. What do we do? I'm gonna take a makeup sponge and just kind of like push it into my skin like so. Do you guys see how it glows with the light that I have on? It just looks really nice. On my nose, I'm gonna be using the other highlighter. And just, oh shit. Too much. Just taking it up the bridge. On my lips, I did overline them, and I used Laura Mercier lip pencil in the color Plumberry. The collection comes with 3 glosses, and the one that I really want to use, and I'll probably get a lot of good use out of, is called Fearless, and that's this one right here. Now to finish up the look, I'm going to use this 3-in-1 face mist, and let's just hope it sprays really nicely. That definitely does spray like a mist. It doesn't like shoot at your face, and it smells like coconuts. Okay, so I gotta let this dry a bit. Alright, you guys, it is 1:13 a.m. and I have to start making my videos at night like I was before because my kids are out of school, and the only free time that I have to create videos is at night when they're sleeping because I don't want to take up time away from them while they are home for the next month. This Wet n Wild collection is really pretty. I like the packaging of everything, especially this eyeshadow palette here. My favorite color is pink, and this just feels really tropical, and I love the color scheme of this palette here because you can obviously create a St. Patrick's Day look. There's also like reds and pinks. You can create a Valentine's Day look, which it already passed. You can create a summer look and some nighttime looks because there's some dark shades here. You can simplify it with just like shimmers on your lid. I haven't done a shimmer, just a shimmer on the lid in a while, so I probably should get around to doing something like that. So this color scheme definitely just really drew me in. I want to play around with the purple and see how that performs because we all know purples are pretty difficult to play around with. If you guys missed out on my Bloodlust palette review, I'll go ahead and link that up here for you guys so you guys can check it out. I really like the formula of the colors that I did use. So for these green shades, this one was a little bit too subtle and you had to like continue to play around with it to really build it up. And this one was really intense and it was easy to blend, so I really enjoyed that. This is really buttery. This one was hard to tell that it was on the lid. It blended in too well with this one, so I'm going to continue to play around with this palette and just hopefully the formula of the rest of the eyeshadows are similar to that. The purple is probably going to be tricky, but we'll see if we can make that work. Let me show you guys swatches. This one here is called Prowl. We have Liar and Cheetah. We have, ooh, that red one looks really pretty. And what else did I not use? Flamingo. That's funny. I'm going to swatch that one for you guys. So this one is Flamingo. This one, what was that? Laya and Cheetah. And then we have Prowl. Then this one is called Two Can Play That Game. Okay, that one looks really patchy, but okay. Look at that intensity with that second swipe. Woo! Okay, this color scheme almost like says I should do a look using these shades. Like I can do this at the inner part, do this at the outer part, do this one on the inner lid, and this one on the exterior lid. I think that's a look, and I'm gonna definitely try that. If you guys don't follow me on my Instagram, I'll probably be posting more looks using this palette here, unless you guys want to see it here on my YouTube channel. I'm not sure of what the pricing of this eyeshadow palette is, but it's Wet n Wild. It's probably really affordable. I'll link the pricing of each product down below in my description box. Everything that I used, I'll link it down below. This mascara, I really liked it because of the applicator. It was definitely buildable, and this bottom part right here makes it easy to just get underneath your eyelashes right there at the lower lash line. I like the name too, Bad Bitch Lift. The setting spray, I really liked it because it sprays really nicely like a mist, not like it doesn't just shoot out at you. I also really like the smell of coconut, so there's that. If you guys use a fan brush for a highlighter, I really recommend that you try one of these brushes that really just focuses the highlight wherever you apply it. I'm really happy that I got one of these. I have this other one from Morphe right here. It's almost similar, it's just really coming apart already, so I'm happy that I got this one here, and it works just as well. All of these brushes, as you guys seen in my tutorial, just really worked for whatever I showed you guys. You can definitely use them for different things, but I just showed you guys how I would use them and how I'm probably going to be using them. So the highlighter worked really nice. As you guys can see it on my face, I'm really glowing, and I think it'll look really nice later on in the springtime, summertime. Hopefully we're not under quarantine, girl, because it ain't gonna be pretty. Personally, I just don't really like loose highlighters because they become really messy. They're like all over my fingers right now, like all over my makeup table. I just don't enjoy loose highlighters, but it is a really pretty highlighter if you guys are into just loose highlighters. The thing with the loose highlighters is that they really apply kind of like a blinding effect. Like if you guys want that blinding highlight, then a loose highlighter is a way to go, but I just don't like how messy it gets. I don't want to open the other two shades of these glosses. Wet n Wild has sent me some other glosses that are similar to this, and I don't want to open them up. I'll be putting these away for a future giveaway. I'll keep this one because obviously I used it already, but I really like this here. And this gloss is not, it doesn't have like a stickiness to it. It's very, very comfortable. If you guys see me talking, you guys don't see it sticking together as some other glosses do. It's just really comfortable and kind of moisturizing on the lips, so I really like this collection a lot. If you guys don't have a colorful eyeshadow palette, I really recommend that you guys try this one out. But yeah, that's my thoughts on this whole collection. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And let me tell you, if you guys are watching this on St. Patrick's Day, I really encourage you or recommend that everyone watching this, please stay home. It is not a good time right now to be outdoors, because if we want to stop the spread of this virus, we have to stop interacting with each other like on a personal level. Like, just come over here and watch my videos, let's hang out. We're not physically, you know. Just stay home, watch some YouTube, watch some Netflix. but stay home because we will never stop this virus if we keep going out. I want to thank you so much for being here today. If you have not already subscribed, please subscribe down below. I do make a lot of beauty videos, hair related, makeup related, reviews. I'm gonna try to get back into doing a lot of outfit videos. I did do one in my last video sharing with you guys what I bought for my birthday. I did a try on of things that I got for myself. So if you guys have not checked that out, I'll go ahead and link it right over here. One of these videos here, you can check it out. Again, thank you so much for watching and hopefully I see you in my next video. Bye!